Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, Transparent Trade Solutions on a Tuesday, 26 March. Having a little bit of a kind of little late day sell-off here as we get into the S&P. Again, sign up for the newsletter. Contact me at support at Transparent Trade Solutions. So let's get into the charts real quick. Yeah, interesting close here. Let's get right into it here with the charts. And again, I've been talking to the members this morning. You can clearly or squarely attribute this to NVIDIA. I think right now we're in a situation where as NVIDIA goes, so does the market. All you have to do is look at a chart of NVIDIA today. You can see that it did literally, you put the chart side by side as NVIDIA was selling off. You can see the S&P and the NASDAQ trading in kind here. So now the question obviously is whether this has any follow through. Is it just another buy the dip opportunity and that type of thing? We got a level down here at 435. If not, we could go easily all the way back below 5160 on the S&P futures. Similarly, the NASDAQ still hasn't taken out that low. So this could just be kind of end of a quarter rotation, possibly some algorithmic trading, which has really been all that's been running the show here lately. Just lots of chop. So nothing new to report here in terms of any kind of technical level breakdowns. That Russell does look like that 2090 may want to break. On the interest rates, not a lot going on. Again, interesting developing situation with Friday being a holiday for stocks. However, they're gonna release the core PCE, and futures markets will get to react to that. So with a thin market, you can expect some volatility there, and that would obviously translate into a gap higher in a lot of stocks and possibly the SPY on Monday. So it's going to be an interesting situation. Elsewhere, you really just dollar kind of edging higher. Rates, as I mentioned, not a lot going on in the interest rates. You can see very, very quiet today. On the currency front, Swissies coming down quite a bit here. We'll see what happens with that. All the rest of the currencies really just meandering about. We did have rollover in gold, and we got some levels forming in gold. We actually came down to that 2195 and try to rally a little bit. We'll see how that goes and see if gold, at an all-time high again last night, another new high, especially now with the June contract printed a 2246 high. Did pull back pretty hard. If you're looking at the specific the adjusted chart, this is the adjusted chart to June. It basically came really close to the highs here and then pulled back down to this area here. So, but as you know, I like to use the contract specific to kind of gauge a little bit more. The contract specific did not get up to the old highs. This is the June contract up to the 2246. We did come up to 2222 and then pulled back. So we'll see what happens there. Nothing really on the energies, just the same kind of just meandering, nothing. Also, rollover in the nat gas also created some distortions on the chart. We got that big, massive gap on the nat gas continuous chart because of the big discrepancy between the April and May contracts. So you can see that big massive gap is simply just the adjustment in price between the April and the May. So nothing really happening there. Generally, again, all the stuff is going on under the surface. Still having a lot of rotation. For the most part, stocks are really not doing anything. Apple just kind of hangs around 170. Again, the big notable today was the big reversal in NVIDIA. Again, whether that carries and means anything, or are they going to come in and buy it again at 800? That's obviously going to be the situation coming up here. But the most interesting development is going to be the Friday core PCE, I believe. So there's some ways to play that, with options, or obviously you want to be up on a Friday morning, Good Friday. And, the only challenge with that is, you probably get a lot of volatility on the futures front, but there's, you could trade some options on SPY or whatever, and if you anticipate some kind of gap on Monday. Okay. All right. That's going to do it for me. Have a great rest of your week. Probably won't be doing a show on Friday. It is Good Friday. Markets are closed. But I'll see you on Tuesday of next week. And we'll have a very interesting Friday nonetheless. So if you're a futures trader, you probably want to be up early on Friday with the core PCE. If not, you can just take advantage of that with some options plays going into Monday with the SPY or the QQQs or something like that. Okay. All right. Have a great rest of your week. Have a happy Easter, and we'll talk soon. Take care.